Oh, earnings report went good. I'm not a financial advisor, obviously. Don't take no advice from me. Earnings report went good. Apparently, I didn't watch. I was up late doing shirts with my wife all night. We had a big order to do, so wound up being a late night, last minute order that made us a nice little chunk. So now I got to throw it back in AMC. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna, honey. If you're watching this, I'm not gonna put all of it, just like a lot of it. Anyways, so yeah, we had a last minute order pop up. We had a big order to do last night. We did it. Stayed up to about 4 a.m. I didn't watch the earnings call. Honestly, kind of thought it might be something like this. If it was good or bad, we'd just kind of get punched around. But it's all good. Whatever. Earnings. Obviously, the theaters are good. People are going to always want to go to the theaters. Theaters have been around for years and years and years, decades and decades. People have gone, and they're always going to go. The theater business is it's not in danger. Like even my young kids, like my teenagers, they still want to go to the movies. Everyone's like, oh, the young generation. Nah, fuck that. Movies are dope. People just like to go to movies. On top of that, I can almost guarantee popcorn and the popcorn they released, they had to put a lot of money into that. And I can almost guarantee they haven't seen a profitable return specifically from that yet. I can almost guarantee they haven't seen a profitable return from the credit cards yet, because you have to invest so much into getting involved in that. Maybe they had a little bit, but I doubt it. I really highly doubt it. So that just means earnings are going to keep going up and up and up. One thing I'll say about Adam Aaron and the CEO and the board, they are looking for ways to make money, but they're not looking for ways for us to squeeze, which is what a CEO does. You can't really hate them for that fact. So hold on, got a customer. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I really lost track of what I was saying because I was talking to this guy in here for a while, but I think I was in on the earnings. Things are going to only go up. Yeah, let me retract. Okay, so basically the credit cards, the popcorn, you're going to start seeing it. And plus they just hit all the Walmarts. So it's going to continue to rise for them. There's really nothing the shorts are going to be able to do at this point. I mean, they can continue to fight it. But in the long run, theaters ain't going nowhere. I mean, you can say what you want to say, but every theater I go to, it's as long as there's new movies. I'll say that. If there's no new movies and blah blah blah, etc. then yeah, I've gone to a couple times where there's like shitty movies when we're during the pandemic and it was low budget. There's a few people in there, but the difference is where I live in my city, there is no AMC. I have to drive about an hour and a half to get to one, and we go once a month, something like that, I would say. But every time I've gone to the AMC, no matter what the situation, it's packed. I have to buy online early because I've gone and not been able to get in, you know? And then I wind up walking around a mall and spending money on my wife, and it's some bullshit. So I always make sure there's tickets available, buy them early before we go. But yeah, it turns into a whole event. So the family likes to go because we can go up there, we can hit the AMC, there's a Costco right next door, etc. Spend too much fucking money anytime we go. But what I'm saying is every time I've been to that AMC, it's packed. The city I live in, the theater we have here, it's not always packed. But I think you know the reason behind that, man. So all I'm saying is earnings have come. There's going to be more and more money coming in. I would probably, I mean, they've got the credit card. Oh, what I was saying is Adam Aaron, the board, I mean, obviously they're doing what they're supposed to do. Their job isn't to make us rich, which is, it sucks because it's kind of shady. But you get a person with, if your person in power has integrity and a conscience and shit like that, things would have gone a lot different. But when you get into money and shit like that, billions and billions and millions and trillions and money like that, it taints people. They're not the same as the working class, like me and you. Like you see someone on the side of the road, you pull over, you help them. You see an old lady with her groceries struggling, you help them. You see a vet on the side of the road, you don't say, oh well, he could get a job or it's probably a scam. You help them. Let God decide the rest. You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot more of us on this side, but like once you get into that rich elite group, people are just judgmental. They're pricks. No other way to say it. So that's why I keep saying the good will win eventually. So I don't even want to jump into the like the religious or the God and this and that, but some higher power seems to be on our side because there's just too much shit that keeps popping up. Bam, bam. I can imagine if I was on the other side and all this shit comes up, like, God damn, what next? Oh, you know what? Just keep throwing this at him. Throw this at him. We got endless money. Throw this at him. Eventually, things are gonna just poof. It's always going to be at an unexpected time. Like today, if you expected a squeeze, you shouldn't have, because if we've been in this play, oh, more customers. I'll make another video later. Peace.